This is a Chinese learning difficulty. Over 100 times the world. Some people exhaust their entire life's energy and still can't pronounce a word. And a 100-year-old man just said crazy. The clear sky suddenly became stormy, and dark clouds gathered. Then he said the word rain again. The originally arid desert suddenly poured heavy rain. After seeing this scene, I couldn't help but be amazed. I couldn't help but say grass. The barren land was instantly covered with wild grass. Seeing this, the old man asked in surprise, "How did you do it?" Then he took me to a place called Eternal. The place of merit. It was then that I realized Chinese was actually the ancient spell of this world. As long as you speak in Mandarin, you can successfully cast spells. At this point, I stood in the middle of the line waiting for the initiation assessment. The assessment was to recite the divine text in Changshang and strike the bell. The more times the Changshang is struck, the higher the status in the sect. 1 strike would make you an ordinary disciple. 7 strikes would directly make you an elder of the eternal sect. The sect occasionally rang the bell for this matter. But there were never more than 3 strikes. And most people who couldn't strike the bell walked down the mountain in frustration after the assessment. Guanyin Mountain looked at this scene and couldn't help but sigh. It's been 50 years since there was a disciple with more than 6 strikes. In the past 10 years, there hasn't even been an thought one. And now it's finally my turn to strike the bell. I took a step forward and bowed to Kishon. Examiner Lincoln came to participate in the initiation assessment in the early morning. He nodded at me to start, then raised his head and sighed again. But in his heart, he sighed again. It looks like just a commoner. Probably another poor person from Luoxu. And I looked up at the huge Changshang bell. 3 sound pageants immediately appeared on the surface of the bell. I was dumbfounded instantly. I doubted whether I was blind. Isn't this Chinese carrot dance? I hesitantly read the words above. Dang! Changshang immediately made a loud noise. Then new divine text appeared on the surface of the bell again. Zhang, dang! With the sound of my voice, Changshang rang again. The assessor Kishon suddenly raised his head. Even other talented and resourced examinees would hesitate when they saw the divine text in Changshang.